Guys, it is Dr. Hampton here, board certified family and obesity medicine doc, here with Roderick Lambert, who is a certified coach. And his job is to help us understand what we want and who we are. And he was a guest on podcast episode number 45, and I will absolutely have a link in the show notes. Now, Roderick is kind of interesting because he believes that to achieve your ideal state, you must be human. That sounds kind of odd, right? I thought we were human, right? But what he does is he takes that word and he uses it as an acronym to remind us of what are the key elements to help you achieve your ideal state. So, Roderick, help us out. You're a coach. You guide people. You motivate people. Tell us what that word means to you. How do you use that word to motivate us to achieve our ideal state?
Yeah, sure, Doc. Thanks. Just a little bit of context to that mnemonic. It's something that I've heard, clients have told me in feedback that they like my human approach. And I was on one of my daily walks, to keep healthy. And I do a lot of thinking. And this word came up, human, yes. And there must be a mnemonic behind there somewhere. And the way I look at it is that evolution has supplied us with these enormous brains. That gives us this huge gift. Also, disadvantages as well from being these cognizant, sentient beings. And these brains have helped us to leave the orbit of evolution and allowed us basically to be masters of the planet, for good and for bad, and to create our own destiny, despite the fact that we're trapped in the body of a sophisticated ape, basically. So our brains have really made us jump the food chain, but we're still kind of essentially part of the animal world, which means one thing, and this is a key aha moment I had when I was working in my corporate job, is that as a species on this planet, our only real purpose is to succeed in the evolutionary battle. But nevertheless, we're cognizant, sentient beings. That thanks to our brains, we need some sort of purpose. And that was very liberating for me. It means that we can create our own purpose. And if you look through the history of Homo sapiens, the ability to create a shared purpose, you might call it ideology or belief system, has actually helped us evolve into these huge communities of towns, cities, nations. These days, it's very global. So this idea of creating purpose has been demonstrated throughout time. And just in contrast, animals don't have ideology. But where I'm getting to, so in order to create your own purpose, we need to be human. So I'll take the letters one by one, if that's okay with you, Doc. So the H, healthy body
Absolutely.
and mind. Okay, and this is, of course, in particular, your area of expertise. I mean, if our bodies aren't working as they should be, if there's something dysfunctional, or even in our minds, then it's quite difficult to be fully human. It's an obstacle to being fully human, as in serving your purpose. So look after your body, look after your mind. That's the H. The U, unique and aware of what makes you special. That's something that so many people I meet are not really aware of. I call them unnatural advantages. Because, we're all entirely unique. Each one of our 7 or 8 billion people in the world are absolutely unique because we've all been born, we've inherited different genes, brought up in different ways, first of all. Secondly, we've all studied and gained some sort of learning, knowledge, expertise that's different to other people. And thirdly, we've all experienced different things that have given us different skills, understanding, and awareness. So each of us is absolutely unique. So embrace your uniqueness. Don't try and be the same as everybody else. Unfortunately, we have this tendency to compare ourselves to some sort of standard or the average. I'm pretty sure no one actually likes to be called average. So be unique, be yourself. The M, motivated. So motivated to make a dent in the universe, and I love that expression because I think in the end, when you are in your closing years and you're sitting on the porch with your slippers in your rocking chair and your grandchildren are running around, then you want to have that feeling that you've done something to change the world in some sort of small or even big way. That's the dent in the universe. So find your motivation to do that. What it is that you are able to do, and you could actually change in the world. Something that people need or want to make the world better. So that's M, motivated to make a dent in the universe. A, agent, be in charge of your thoughts and life. Okay, so agency is about not letting life happen to you, but actually influencing how life happens. Okay, and a lot of us, I'm afraid, go through life allowing life happening to us without even perhaps being aware that there's so much you can do to actually make life happen. So how to become agents, and that's also part of something I do in that coaching process, is the idea of responsibility, the ability to respond appropriately to what's going on outside and inside you. So be agent. And then the last one, N, nourished body and mind. So yes, nourished body, and this is again big topic for you, and of course big topic for me, is making sure your body is getting what it needs. So not making sure you're eating nutrient-dense food, getting all your necessary protein, minerals, vitamins, etc., and staying away from those kind of highly calorific, nutrient low or free things that we can buy off the shelf in any kind of store wherever we go. But of course, nourished mind. So education, reading, the arts, simply nourishing your mind by going to a place of natural beauty. All this nourishes the mind. So that's why I call it human. We are of course all human, but not all of us have achieved that state of human, as my mnemonic suggests.
Yeah, it's a great mnemonic. And I think it helps us to think about being human in a different way. I love it. Of course, I like the healthy. I think that's important. That's kind of my life purpose, is to help people live healthy. But I love this uniqueness. I used to co-chair our diversity council for our health system. And one of the things you have to learn is be yourself. I don't have to be like anybody else, just be Tony, right? And bring my own uniqueness, embrace it, celebrate it as you will do it in your world. And I think that's important. Motivated, my God, if you don't have any motivation, you're not going to achieve anything. And of course, not letting things happen to you. Oh my God, that's critical. We have a lot of power of our destiny. And I think that we sometimes forget that. And of course, we want to nourish our body and our mind. I try to listen to inspirational people all the times. And by having a coach like yourself, you can nourish your mind and provide perspective as well. So I think all of those are great talking points. I hope those who are listening have gained something from this and find it valuable. And of course, if you did find it valuable, I want you to like, subscribe, comment, tell us which of the letters mean the most to you, which one inspired you the most. And I thank my friend for just giving us some more ways of thinking about the word human. And for those who are listening, continue to be safe, be well, and continue to protect your nest. Thanks again, my friend, for being here today.